Right. The last time I think I saw you, you were basically owning the stage at the Greek Theater. And it was a gala night, and it was really cool to see you, you know, just kind of like your whole, you know, career and how much you've grown and how much you've like really embraced that kind of challenge of being on stage. But even going back to like when I first heard, I think the song is called Damage Is Done.
Oh, wow.
Way back.
Nice. Weird. I mean, that wasn't even released, though.
I know, that's the thing.
I've seen that on YouTube. I'm like, how the fuck did that get out there? Like, there's so many songs that are on YouTube that I'm like, I never released that. But
yeah, and that's where it kind of came about. I was all like, I was working on a movie, doing some music supervision thing, and just kind of sending research. And they wanted a vibe that sounds kind of like Future Islands, if you know that band. It's kind of like, you know, up and fun and energy. And I stumbled across your song. And then I'm all like, this has really kind of a fun feel. But then I started paying a little more attention to the lyrics, and I'm all like, wow, okay, cool. Not only does this girl have like an amazing voice, but you hear the songwriting and everything that kind of came about. So, and then I start stumbling across other things, like you mentioned Beyonce earlier, and then you do a cover of Halo. And I saw where it was recorded. It was recorded at EastWest Studios, and that's such a beautiful little room, and you have like 20, 30 people in there just with their jaws dropping.
Yeah, that was an experiment. To be honest, Rob Cavallo was producing my record at Warner Brothers, and we were just trying to get a vibe of the material that I already had and what it would sound like, and we wanted to record it. And then he just had this idea to like record it and do a video of it, so maybe we could, like, you know, if it came out good, we'd put it out. So I invited all my friends that, you know, knew I'd been signed and knew I was working on stuff but hadn't heard anything, and not just my friends, but like people I had written with, like, because I had already had, that was 2011, and I already had, you know, a bunch of people I worked with in my 2006 incarnation, as far as like being like the new artist on the block. Like, you know, I had this. That's the thing. I've had like so many, and I didn't have just deals like of some little deal. I had like these giant, massive record deals with like L.A. Reid and stuff like that. You know, like where they just like tell you you're gonna be gigantic, and they give you like tons of money, and they spend tons of money and all this stuff, and then you're like, and the, you know, the best part is they're like, my favorite part is this part where they go like, oh my, I mean, you got so many singles. I don't even think we can choose one. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if there's the one like this. They're just so crazy. And then literally 8 to 10 months will go by, and they're like, yeah, that's the problem. I'm not sure that we have the single, but you know, we just keep writing. You know, and then you know that's the beginning of the fucking end. You know, so it's like a very, you know, but that thing it was like very magical. That thing, we really, you know, had a great time filming it, and that was a cover that I started doing, and I have to say that's one of the best covers as far as choices I've ever made, because I was like, I started doing it, I was doing it in the clubs like Bordeaux and stuff before that, and I remember going, I wanted to do my take on a very recent, like, kind of like giant, like, kind of like a pop hit, you know, like, and from an artist that you wouldn't expect.
And you flip it, because it's like a ballad the way she does it, and you do it with like energy and pizzazz to it. And I was like, wow, you know, it's like cool. So
and you know what's funny about that performance is that I made a mistake while I was doing that performance. It's 7 minutes long, that fucking thing, and it was because I missed. I wanted to build it like I do at the end, but I missed the turnaround, so I had to go through it, this one part all again. So when I see that and listen to it, I'm like, shut up. Just shut up, stop. And everyone's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? It's great. There you go. That's what everybody says, and I'm always like dreading it. No.
I see the bass player like go like keep playing, or let's go again.
I was like, ah, shit, you guys. I don't know how to, I'm not gonna, it's gonna end abruptly and get all fucked up, and I don't know how to get back in without going around.
Oh my God. And it's so challenging too.
Yeah, that song isn't the easiest song to sing.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. I had so much on my mind.
Oh my God. Well, you did great. You definitely did great. Like